Oh, my head. What time is it? Fuck. My mouth is so dry. The plan was not bad. A fire near the docks in the middle of the night. Chaos unfolds. Attentions gets diverted. Opportunities arise. There was only one man guarding the aura. Yep. A solid plan. But now that tea had replaced beer and the fog in my head had vanished, I happened to wonder. What's next then? An outcast forever? And if I do not flee, do I fight back? Yep, we're gonna fight all right. I'm done running, and I am very happy to welcome you on board the Kakam as we are exiting Dragon Cliff from usually not. That's not our usual exit route, but we're coming back to that in a sec. The aura is immobilized until I get my situation straightened up with the government of the Emerald Archipelago, and I'm free of my move. I have my old friend here, who has helped us in the early days of our journey. It's the first time we ever came across the archipelago, and I thought it was fitting that she would give us a hand here to try to keep moving forward. So, on board our boat right now we have, yes, I do have trade receipts. We have 5 barrels of meat, 3 cases of pork, and as expected, I am currently limited with my funds. I can only invest so much, and as you can see, I'm down to 221 emerald dragons, which should be enough to allow us to sustain over the next week or so. I haven't really checked the rigging, so I'm not sure. I mean, I think it's fairly standard. There is just the jibs that we're currently using, but I think the sails are fairly standard size here. We're going with limited sails right now, just to make sure that we have our exit route under control. We're gonna go east. Our heading is gonna be Turtle Island, which is mostly why we are taking this route out of the Dragon Den. The Aura is immobilized at the dock there in a fairly rough shape. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna send her off a bit now that we've managed that turn properly. Now that would give me, that would give me a lot more wing strength on my stern here. So we're gonna try not to sink to begin with. Everybody relax. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna need a bit of time here, and also something that I haven't mentioned, but I should avoid taking on water. That sounds like a smart idea. All right. Yeah, we kind of was expected to be a little bit rusty. And I was expecting as well some faster reaction time from the boat, but somehow got surprised there. But hey, we should be all set. I might even let this water get off the boat by itself. And I think we may actually have our destination straight ahead. I don't remember this bridge. Might warrant us some more exploration whenever we're back in the den here. So I'm still not fully deployed, but as you can see, we're taking some good amount of wind here. We have some waves coming out, which is quite consistent with what I remember. This boat is gonna be a piece of work, that's for sure. And mind you, I have almost no cargo on board now. So we're gonna go. Can I put it there? No. I'm gonna try and balance out here. There we go. That should help us not take in too much water. And we're gonna send it as soon as we're out of this channel here. So, destination number 1, Turtle Island, which is I think that's what we have straight ahead of us. Now, to be fair, this is one of the new commercial ports that have been established since I was here last, and as such, I am not too sure how we're gonna approach those, but that's fine. We're doing good speed though. I like that. Even though the wind is not really favorable, yes, I'm this feeling of having water coming over, even in calm wind condition. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss that. So there's supposed to be another small island, Pondering Peak. Now, looking at the name and looking at what I'm seeing right now, I'm assuming that this is Pondering Peak, and that Turtle Island is actually somewhere behind it, I want to say. Yeah. Do I want to pull my my spyglass here. Alright, we'll get close from that big thing over there, see where it gets us. I'm gonna try to keep it on my starboard side, just because again we're going to Turtle Island after that. We're not in a rush, we have time. I expect some significant profit once we get there. However, as usual, the big question is gonna be, can I take back any goods and make any significant profit? So I should be fine even if I'm only doing profit one way in. That bridge might have been there. That bridge might have been there. All right. So what's our objective in terms of what I'm trying to collect there? So we have a 20k fine to pay, which is quite all right. We have what else do we have? We have a boat to repair. I would like to do some upgrade, especially on my mizzen. So I'm gonna say I'd like to get around 40k. I think 40k should put us in a good situation there. All right, so we've totally went off course here. That's fine. I don't know if I want to get too close from those pigs there. Not sure it sounds like a great idea. They seem to be fairly close as well. I love this boat. It's I really enjoy sailing it. Alright, so we're gonna skim by. But we're not gonna hug the rock from too close here. Now, we should still have another island in view, but it might be a bit further away. Let's look at the scale here. I'm not sure I have amazing visibility. We should be able to see Crab Beach on our north at some point. Yeah, so we feel like we're having a lot of speed on this. Okay, so that's Crab Beach, full north, so that's perfect. So around there, at some point, we should... wait a sec. Change of plan. It seems like there is a structure over there. And, exploration is gonna take precedent on making money. So we're gonna try and take a closer look. Yeah, that's something that has been built by humans for sure. Perfect. We're gonna do a stop. I don't have a clock. We're taking a break. Taking a break from chasing our next objective. For now, we're taking a week off, and at the same time, we're gonna try to make a shitload of money. Sounds like a good plan to me. Alright, scratch everything I said previously. There is a dock there. Holy smoke! Can it... No. I didn't see any trade to Pondering Peak. That's why I kind of assumed that it was just just a Lion's Fang in Alank, just a small island here to be part of the decor on the horizon, but it looks like I was extremely wrong. Glad we spotted that structure on top of of the one of the two peaks here. Oh, this is awesome. This is really cool. All right, so I think we still have a few hours before we approach. This is fairly close from Dragon's Cliff, so very easy to reach. I kind of see a path going up there. Oh, that's awesome. We've got nothing on the dock there. And when I say nothing, I kind of mean absolutely nothing. Flipping eggs. There is no car dudes. There is nobody there. Alright. Maybe it was a good call not to take any cargo. Did I see the peak in the list of trading cities though? Damn, didn't even pay attention. So, those names are all new, right? More structures over there in between the peaks. It looks like a wooden bridge over there to go around the peak there. Alright, we're getting close, so actually I'm gonna start slowing down. Because yep, the Kakam is a beast. Despite its size, I'm not gonna log that one completely yet. We've got okay wind. Got very good wind actually. The sea calmed down quite a lot since we left. And now we have a flag by the dock. Alright, very cool. Very excited to do some more exploration here. I mean, gotta admit that so many days in, having still some new islands to discover is pretty awesome. Shout out to Rollion for adding those extra islands in the last few updates. Approaching what seems to be a bare rock. This boat alone is changing my mood like I'm... Yep, that's awesome. Exactly what I expected. Alright. Let's tow that one down. Because, you know, hull damage and all. Even though I do have some... repair kit with me. That's a terrible approach. Yep, that's a terrible approach. That's totally fine. We are very, very agile here. How close am I? I'm not that close though. Pull that one up. Okay. That's a tiny dock. It's cute. It's so cute. Oh, we can actually park on both sides. Yes. Not such a bad approach after all. Yo, this has to be the cutest dock. Hey, no damage please. Alright. So because we are on economy mode, or at least money optimization mode, I'm gonna switch off my lights right away. Try to save a little bit, since... am I leaving this one on my mizzen on? Yep, I am leaving that one on, just to make sure I'm clearly visible. We're gonna take a few stuff with us. What are we gonna grab? So I'm gonna leave my spyglass right here. We are taking our blue light because it's gonna get dark really soon here. I'm putting the map back. Do I need my compass? I do not need my compass, but let's stay organized a little bit. Am I good? I am good. I'm hoping I can find a tavern here. It might be too late. The shop might be closed. Yo. This. Oh, this game. This game. Alright, where is the path? Is it here? Or is it... Yeah, no, it has to be there. Yep. Don't even need to jump. Nice. Alright. Let's climb up. At least we're gonna be able to do our daily steps, cause yeah, the Kakam is not gonna cut it. We're barely walking anymore. Oh, so that was not a bridge. That was like a protective fence. Make sure you don't miss the turn if you come down with big cargo, I guess. Yeah, okay, got it. Make sure that if you're with a cart, you don't fall off the cliff. Smart move, boys. Smart move. Oh, what is this? We've got the same gate that we have. Oh. Okay. Yep. Oh, yeah. Okay. Nice. Can you hear this? Hello, sir. How are you? What are you selling? Tea? Alright. Hot spring entrance price? No. No. Awesome. Oh, fuck, I don't have enough. No. Damn. Hey, buddy, can I go through? No. And there is nothing there, right? No restaurant. I assume everything is behind there. Oh, this is so good. Of course, I don't have enough money. I'm gonna try and climb up there, see what's up. Oh, those are... No, I'm not gonna cheat it. I'm not gonna cheat it. I have to pay. It's like a perfect retreat after a long trip at sea. Oh, this is cool. This is so cool. This is not the way down at all. Alright, should have followed the light, yeah. Damn! Okay, so now I understand why it was not on the trading city list and why there was still some proper buildings and stuff in there. This is very cool. Alright, I'm gonna spend the rest of the evening in the Kakam, just chilling. Take some food and drinks because I'm not gonna stop at the tavern. I don't think I'm going to... I don't think I'm going to sail by night. Or am I? Technically we're not far. Well, it's about a day of sailing, I assume, right? Depending on the wind. No, because it takes a lot of time to get out of Dragon Cliff. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep here. I'm just gonna... Again, done running for others. I'm taking my own pace here. Should be able to sleep a few hours, but I'm still gonna grab... Yeah, so if you haven't noticed yet, I have very limited item for me. Like, you know, food, and I don't even have a barrel of water. All this is mid. All my water is in there. And the reason why is because those will be like short hops, right? And by doing those short hops, I can make sure that I replenish my food and water every time I'm on land. I mean, except here, obviously, because I don't have 260 Emerald Dragon. So yeah, we missed the whole experience for 29 Emerald Dragons. Okay. Yeah, I'm focused on docking, but I'm seeing those gates again. Yes, this looks really, really cool. Am I gonna... Did I pull the brake a bit early? And hence, am I gonna take a bath? That's not out of the realm of possibilities here, because I'm gonna start having flipping backward momentum. Yeah, okay. I could have seen that one coming. You as well, but because it's probably high tide right now, I actually have the ability to jump right back on the dock. And we're gonna pull our cacam real quick. It was again a very, very pleasant day of sailing. I mean, obviously, open ocean journey is awesome. But there is a strong case for those daily trip with, like, you know, landmarks along the way and stuff. It's really cool. Okay, let me just put some tension here. Thank you very much. I'm gonna switch off the light because we're still on economy mode, and then we're gonna wait for tomorrow morning to go and explore. I'm gonna spend another night in the Cacam. That's totally fine. I'm not even sure I have enough money to afford a night at the tavern. Should there be a tavern on Turtle Island? But that's something we're gonna discover tomorrow morning, I think. Good morning. Nice. I mean, the approach yesterday was very nice with the sunset. But even in broad daylight, I have no idea what time it is. Let me slow down real quick. Just taking this new... Oh, very good, very good. So I can unload right there. That's a very interesting... I love that type of commercial counter here. It looks really cool. Only yellow light. That's all right, buddy. I'm gonna... That looks really cool. I'm gonna just quickly check. Are we in trouble here? Okay, we are. Oh, there is no salmon. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, rubber. And back to Dragon Cliff, or we could go to. Okay, yeah. I thought so. There is not much here, but that's fine. That's not why we're here. Oh, there is a tavern. That's great. I'm definitely spending the whole day there. Hello, sir. Hi. This is fairly low ceiling around here. Raw sausage. No thanks. No barbecue. So you're not selling any proper food here. Good to know. All right, let's keep exploring a little bit. We've got our cargo card dude here. Very good. This is very nice. Ooh, what do we have there? A sun totem. This is really cool. You're gonna have to tell me more about those totem and their meaning. I'm sure we got some good stories there. Sun totem. That's awesome. Yeah, I still can't afford it right now, but I'm kind of hoping that once we've unloaded. All right. Got some sweet potatoes. That's new. That's cool. Can I climb there real quick? This is very cool. Another potential good location for a retreat. No, you've got the kind of the shade under the trees, and then you've got the beaches available as well, which is pretty cool. I think I already walked this way. Yes, I did. I'm just wondering if there is not any hidden feature somewhere here. But arguably the sun totem is already pretty cool. The clouds are starting to come in. You can hear the wind blowing a bit stronger. What do we have here? Pork. Pork for 2k and salmon for 700. So technically we may be able to make money, although 2k for pork, that seems quite high, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's take care of unloading and see where we are standing after that. I'm not gonna say I'm hoping for 20k, but I'm hoping we're not too far from 20k after this first trip. Okay, last crate. Excuse me, let me go through, please. Thank you. Hello. Alright, let me sell some meat. I love it that now it highlights actually what we have there. So it's selling for 1100, which is pretty amazing. It's like double the price. Dead Cove was quite nice as well, but we're not going there. So let's go. Yeah, so let's forget about the 20k, right? That's never gonna happen, obviously. And then we have pork that we're selling for 2k. Actually, Dead Cove, I would make more money. There are a few places where I would make more money, but that's totally fine. Yeah, alright, so I'm back at 12k. So I'm gonna get a receipt though. Let's check that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too happy here. Because we spent 7600 and I mean 50% profit. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain. Everything is working as intended. Very good. No crate left, right? So those I cannot purchase those. All right. Firewood. Sell pork. If it works, I'm cheating, so I'm not gonna do it. Plus, I don't think it works. So now the question is, I doubt there has been any changes. So I'm gonna assume there is nothing available. So obviously, you see they took all the pork right away. There is nothing left. Water. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. And we had rubber. But now we have literally nothing. So you know what? I discovered sun totem. And then like 10 minutes later it started to rain. So I'm taking this as a sign. I'm gonna try to find back the flipping dude, and we're gonna buy a totem because I can do nothing with my money. Oh, there are no dudes. Oh, there is. It's a kid. That's so nice. Love the hat, buddy. You look like a flipping warrior, no? So which one am I gonna grab? 1k. Nice. That's very cool. 732 sale price. No, thank you. I'm gonna keep this one. Yo, I'm gonna start dancing, and then the rain should go away. It should be that easy. Okay, I like the fact that there are more crates and stuff. It kind of brings life to the small villages and so on. All right, so clearly my my little sun totem dance hasn't worked. I haven't mastered the art yet, but even though we have rain, we have some good wind, and we have some favorable, very favorable wind. And flipping heck, we have a storm coming as well right there. So we want to go. I was checking the map a minute ago. Where is it? Right there. So we want to go to Crab Beach, right? So we are in Turtle Island, so we want to go northwest about there. Now I don't think it's very far, so that's good. And I thought that, you know, like with this wind coming straight from the east, we would be able to reach Crab Beach fairly quickly. I was actually hoping that I might be able to spot it, but nope, I can't, which is fine. So, can we beat the storm in the Kakam? I don't think so. What time is it? Do we have visibility on the sun there? So it's, no, we don't, but I'm gonna say it's the end of the day here. Or is it over there? Oh, it's probably around noon. So we have a bit of time, but we have a massive storm coming though. How am I gonna play this one? I think, yeah, so the sea are getting bigger. We're taking in a little bit of water. Yeah, it looks like I'm preparing to set sail, no? Yeah, alright. Let's do this. I wonder if I'm not gonna wait a little bit, but we can reassess the situation a little bit further. We want to go northwest, about there. Holy smoke! So yeah, so we have backward momentum, doing nothing, which is fine, and this storm looks really big. All right. Let's see. How are we gonna play that one? Oh, look, is the wind turning a little bit? A little bit. Alright. Ooh, the storm is catching up fast. Looks like it's about to eat up Turtle Island there. Oh, finally we see the limit. Alright, so we don't want to have any issue with food or what, so I'm gonna grab an ale real quick. Alright, so now we're good. I wonder if I'm not gonna wait a little bit though. Let's deploy here our jib before we get fully against the wind. Let's go. Thank you. Alright, so at least we have some speed. We have a storm as well, but it looks like the wind has turned quite a little bit, so we might actually be quite good. No, the wind doesn't turn at all. It's totally gonna catch up to us. Yeah. Alright, so ideally, I would love to be able to see Crab Beach before the storm catches up with us. But that entails that we get underway slightly faster. I'm chilling a bit too much, I feel, here. Let's go. I want to try to avoid taking on too much water. That's for sure. Especially if we are about to fight. Yeah. If we're about to fight a storm for the foreseeable future. Alright, let's go. Let's see if we can raise it tall. We have a perfect heading. We're gonna double check the map real quick. Yeah, I want to say northwest. I don't have the equipment to do proper map reading right now, because we're chilling, right? That's still the objective. All right, give me flipping Crab Beach, please. Before so we should ride parallel to it actually, which is good. That's gonna give us a lot of speed though. That's awesome. What time is it? It's about to get real dark real quick. Give me a glimpse of the island, please. Anywhere. So Dragon Cliff is there, right? We have the peaks right there. No, that's not the peaks. Oh, those are the peaks. So peaks at our southwest. Are we beating the storm? That's crazy. So southwest, right there. Boom. Where is Turtle Island? If I... Yo! What the hell? Okay. 2 storms. Alright. 2 storms. It's getting dark. Holy smoke. I don't see crabbage though. Give me... No. It's gotta be somewhere here. Yo. I'm gonna climb the roof. Alright, maybe we have what? 1 more hour of daytime coming. Maybe less. This one is gonna eat us up during the night. Alright, on the bright side we must have some nice speed right here. And the sun is going flipping down. Is that Rabija? Come on. I thought I got a glimpse of something, but might just have been a wave, no? Right there, it was right there. Come on. There. Alright, we're gonna put our money right there. Give me... Okay, we should actually get right on it from there. Now, am I gonna be able to see at night with a storm coming up? Is it catching up on us though? Might not be because we're flipping flying, yeah? Oh, that's awesome. Alright, maybe last hope to see something there. It's too late. It's too late. And we know that Crab Beach is has some quite big sandbanks on one end, on its northern side. So we want to be mindful of that as well. Gonna get the bucket out because I don't want to run into any issue at any point. And I don't want to... I'm gonna spend the night taking the water out, no? But that's fine, no? We're flying. Okay, and it looks like it's fairly easy to take care of, so that's great. Perfect! Alright, now it's dark. Don't mind the rain to stop right there. Yeah. Actually, the lightning might help as far as locating the landmass somewhere. Because we do have significant speed as well, I think. Oh, gonna have to wait for the storm to chill a bit. We're still riding the storm. We're still doing about northwest. I actually pulled down my mainsail. And I'm gonna turn that light off because it doesn't help me with any type of visibility. I really need the storm to stop now. I can't see anything. But I think I'm gonna take a small nap. And hopefully I'm not gonna crash into Crab Beach. But You see, even with the lightning and stuff, I can't see nothing. There's a kind of fog around the horizon line here. Yep. Not gonna try my luck much further. I'm gonna take a quick nap. Alright, I heard a bang. Flipping heck, we hit. My hull didn't wake me up before, like, come on. Oh, yeah. Alright, good morning. Holy smoke. So we hit the place in its worst location here. Alright, good to know. Do you still have my anchor? Yes, I do. How do we get out of there? I think we're gonna have to go with our jib here. Can we get like the tiniest of speed? Turn. We are so stuck. Yep, gonna have to push if I can. I'm not even sure I can. Alright, never mind. Let's think this through, shall we? So the wind is clearly pushing us, which is not great. Maybe a little push. Oh, my anchor is still not up. Good to know. Shouldn't slow me down though. Come on. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna go full speed, cause we should get around pretty easily. Because a Kakam is the best. Right, so if my memory serves me well, the dock is right after this big rock there. I mean, right after. We should be able to see it right after. The speed of this boat. The maneuverability as well. Damn. Yep, there we are. Perfect. I mean, perfect. We're gonna do a quick hop here, and then our next destination should be right there, I think. So I used the fact that I was low on water to take a quick nap, hoping that we wouldn't crash again into solid rock, and that paid off quite well. So we are not too far. As you've noticed, I pulled down again the mainsail. The wind has been fairly weak. It's been a very enjoyable ride, and actually that journey from Turtle Island to Dead Cove is pretty cool because you can pretty much see all of the islands except Sage Hills, I want to say, and because of that you can do some cool triangulation, figure out exactly where you are, and that was interesting. Let's grab some water, refill a little bit there, and that's something that I had noticed already before I went to bed. It doesn't seem to be any light coming out from this side of Dead Cove, which is alright, but obviously that's not gonna help with our night approach here, and which is why I think we're gonna take it extremely slow. I might even pull down all my sails, which I think it's exactly what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna go back to bed and see where we're at in the morning. Perfect! Look at that. We've been drifting just nice, and it doesn't look like we have much of an entrance, which is quite alright. Let's get underway and see what we can do. We're gonna take it slow. So hop. There we are. Just the mizzen and the jib, which is gonna become like a kind of usual sail config when we are approaching land. I hope I didn't flipping miss an entrance while I was sleeping, but hey, I guess we're about to find out. Let's get a little bit closer, shall we? Thank you. This one is gonna slide quite easily as well. I wanna, excuse me. Okay, let's close down the map because obviously we won't need that one. All right, perfect. Now, do we have too much speed? Maybe. Let's keep an eye on that. Let's not get too close. We want to go around and see what's up a little bit. Although, no, I thought there was an opening there, but clearly there isn't. Can see the wave right there. Okay, maybe I spoke a bit too soon here. All right, let's get ready just in case. So that wouldn't be ideal, mostly because of the wind direction here. But hey, woo! Holy smoke! No, not the compass. All right. Yeah, I'm losing my spyglass. Holy smoke! Can we get in? Is that the entrance? We see buildings. Ooh. I doubt I'm gonna fit in there. Let's do another pass, maybe closer from shore a bit. See what we get there. No, I don't think. Ooh. Nice. Hold on, maybe I'll be able to get in a bit further away. Let's carry on real quick. Huh. Not sure what we're gonna find here. This looks very cool though. You can't really see anything from outside. So obviously I was sleeping when I got close, but I was just drifting, right? So it should be shouldn't have missed much. Hopefully. All right, maybe an entrance there. I'm tempted to deploy my my main cell because I'm quite impatient to see what's up. All right, false alarm. Do I want to turn back? Yes, I want to turn back. No, I do not. Do I want to go around? Okay, let's go around. But if that's the case, I have a feeling I missed the entrance somehow. So let's see. Let's take some speed. All right, so you cannot see anything coming in into the archipelago. At least not from the west side, which is, you know, what's happening. That's what happened for us just a few days ago when we came into the aura, right? Talking about that, how many days was that? When did we make a lot of money here? Right there, day 7. Okay, so we arrived 3 days ago. Feels like a lot longer, but hey. Alright, let me just grab. So as you may have noticed as well, I gathered all my supplies in a very tiny part of the boat, keeping everything else for cargo. We have a bit of cargo on board. I didn't even cover that. I actually took 14 crates and barrels, 4 wines, 2 coconuts, and 8 seafood, and for a total of almost 10k. Profit level to be confirmed here, and I've arrange them in such a fashion that I have a very good movement around my boat, which I'm not gonna lie was kind of missing. No, not yet. Was kind of missing when I when I did my first part of the trip. Okay, we have a tree here. We have a tree. All right, so maybe an entrance not too far out. Let's see. We have the wave again. So we are still not within Dead Cove's water. That's wow. All right, now we can turn. We're gonna stay fairly close from the coast here. There we go. Perfect. Let's get ready to size any opportunity to go in. Obviously the wind is increasing when I don't need it to. Perfect. Alright, so maybe an entrance right there. I'm gonna lower my my main again. Not gonna take risk. Did notice that I was starting to take on water as well. But the sailing on this boat is just amazing. So are we betting on an entrance here? No, not really. I don't think we are. Although, if that was the case, that would be perfect wind condition, no? Or is that a fake one again? Ooh, it looks bigger. Ooh! We got a tree at ground level here. Alright, let's get ready. We are so ready. I think this is it. Are we taking our chances? I think we are. I think we are. Yes, we totally are. Alright, let's do that fairly quick. Yeah, I'm preparing my my sails before turning, because the wind has picked up and I don't want to take on water just now. And we should have the agility to make the turn, and we do, and we have an opening. Ooh, it's narrow. Alright. Let's apply the brakes a little bit. Excuse me. Forgot to stabilize the helm. Alright. We're coming in way too fast again. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Alright. Now we're cruising. Let's try to get a look ahead and see what we're dealing with. We're dealing with some type of mangrove. Do we have a dock? Yes, we do have a dock. This looks amazing. What? This looks amazing. Wow. Can we slow down a little bit? Or a lot even? Okay, so we have a second entrance there, so we probably missed it. We are probably high tide. Yeah, the dock is definitely on that side. Alright. Or at least there is a dock on that side. And let's try not to crash here. Okay, I'm quite happy I'm not in the aura. Alright, so we're definitely high tide. And as such, little bit of flooding. Oh no, it's just the waves. Has to be the tide, no? Oh, perfect. We're gonna hook up right in front of the mission counter. If I make the jump, and I did. Beautiful. Stop. Ah, ouch. Alright. We've seen worse. We've seen better, but we've mostly... No, excuse me, not this one. Not the coconut! Alright. At least we lasted the whole trip without messing up our cargo, which is quite an achievement. Alright. Let's secure... This is amazing. So yeah, the wind had picked up indeed. This is amazing. Oh. All right, let's turn off our lights before we go on a little exploration tour again. So we've seen that for a turtle thingy, I don't remember the name of the island. Turtle Island. There you go. For Turtle Island, we know that exporting from there is going to be extremely challenging. I forgot that one. And that's why we ended up stopping by Crab Beach. No regrets, because I think we're going to make good money out of this journey. Let's see if it's the same for Dead Cove. Hello, buddy. How are you? All right, we got salmon. No, we don't. We got beer 1.7. All right, so we're producing water, but that's not gonna help us achieve any of our objective. Okay, we can make a tiny bit of money. Newport or Dragon Cliff, which now that we are about to finish our exploration, we're gonna be able to move on like fully industrial trading with the Kakam. Fair enough, but still. All right, I don't see any. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so they're producing dyes. Okay, so at least we should be able to do a little bit tiny profit. Look at this. Oh. I like the concept a lot. With the water coming in at high tide. Hello, sir. Oof, you're selling eel right away. Sweet potatoes. If I had a barbecue, I would for sure do. Oh, you can get oakum. I guess if you come here in a big ship, you might run into some trouble, but that's not none of our concerns. Oh, we do have a tavern as well. So Dead Cove is a good spot. Some fresh rice cake. You know what? 5, yeah, for 5 dragon, I'm totally grabbing a fresh rice cake because it's pretty cool. And then, hello, sir. Bread. Interesting. Okay, we got wheat. All right. This is awesome. Obviously, I'm gonna go and climb the wooden bridge there, but I wanted to check first what's on the ground here. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Alright, looks like we got it all, and it's already super cool. I really like it. Oh, we've got some crates and barrels underwater here. But beyond that, yeah, cargo cart dude, that's fine. Let's see, where is the gate? I saw it earlier, there we go. Alright, I didn't count the stairs, but flipping heck, it's high. And look how nice this is! Oh, I love it. Hello, hello? Ooh, I'm coming. I'm coming back to you right away. Another child. Interesting. What is this? Nice. All right, that's fine. I'm gonna try to talk to the folks downtown and see if they have any information on this. Whew. All right, back down, and I'm gonna unload our trade. See how much money we've made here. 12, 13, and 14. All right, so everything should be there. Let's hello, sir. Yeah, I'm back. Give me seafood. 921. We're coming from Crab Beach. 745. Buy at 750. So yeah, we should make good money on those. Back at 8k already. 2 coconuts put us at 11, and 4 wines are gonna put us at 13.5k. Not bad. Not bad at all, because now I have some supplies, I have some money, I have a very, very functioning boat, and now I think the game is gonna be between, between Newport, Dragon Cliff, and probably Sage Hills as well a little bit. And that should allow us to triple our current capital, or quadruple even, if we want to reach our objective before long. It's been 3 days? No, maybe 4 since we arrived. Yeah, it's been 4 days. It's the end of the 4th day after we arrived. We now have 13.5k in the bank, ready to invest and ready to roll in our Kakam, so that we can get the aura back and continue to push the limit eastward. But that will be in the next episode, and until then, take care, and I see ya!